Hey folks, welcome back to Failure at Retirement. So today we're going to do something a little different. Not that anybody's really asked about this, but I know it's something that I watch for on some other channels. So I got these two sockets, older Craftsman sockets. Showed them last week, I think it probably was. Got them from an estate sale. And I just thought that I would clean them up today and show you the exact process I use when I clean my old sockets, especially. Sometimes I'll use this process on wrenches as well. And I think it's a little different than what some of the other guys are doing because that's how failure rolls. And so just to be sure that these aren't CAD plated, because inhaling cadmium is evidently harmful to your lungs. So I went ahead, I don't know if you can see it, I went ahead and did just a little spot on this one to see how it would go. Shined right up, it's chrome, it's not cadmium. So then another trick is I put these on an extension just to make it easier to hang on to them. And what I do, I have my little trusty cheap Harbor Freight polisher that I bought off Marketplace for 10-15 bucks. It just so happened that the guy I bought it from, he was a knife guy, and he put paper wheels on it to sharpen his knives. And so I immediately took one of the paper wheels off and put a rag wheel. I bought this thing for polishing aluminum for my toy trucks. And then turns out that that paper wheel does a really good job cutting the grime off of sockets. All the old patina, the grime, does a really good job cutting that. Okay. So, and as you can see, that one shiny spot, that was literally a few seconds. So I'll start it with the paper wheel, and I have a little buffing compound. You can see the buffing compounds here. Little buffing compound on the wheel, and then I finish it with the rag wheel. So that being said, I think that's all I wanted to cover right now. So let me turn this camera around where you can kind of see, and we'll go from there. Hang on. Okay, so the other thing I did want to say before I turn this on and get going, hopefully you can see this, but normally I run these through the ultrasonic cleaner first with a mixture of Simple Green and water, just Simple Green diluted with water, about 50-50, just to get the grease and whatnot off of them. So that's kind of where I start. I did not do that on these because honestly, these weren't greasy. These were really, really clean. They just had that old patina. So let's fire this up and see what happens. And hopefully you can see. Hang on. Okay guys, so that was real time. Now I'm just going to move this to the other side of the rag wheel. Again, hopefully you can see this. I think I got it good enough with the paper wheel. Hang on. So I think I got it good enough with the paper wheel that I can finish it here on the rag wheel. We will find out. Hang on. Real time again. So I don't know, hopefully you can see that. It's pretty good. There's a little bad spot right in here. So what I'll do is I'll hit that again with the paper wheel. I think that'll probably do it. So honestly, I hope you can see it. I'll watch the video back. Is it perfect? No. But camera's been running coming up on 5 minutes and we're done. And I wasn't really working it the entire time, if that makes sense, because I had to move the camera. So anyway, I think you get the idea. We'll take it off the extension. We'll work on this end just a little bit. All right. I think that's about as good as I'm going to bother to get it. Let me move the camera. Hang on. All right, folks. So there you have it. Here's the first one. First one that I did in real time in approximately 5 minutes. Okay. Looks pretty good, I think. And then I did the second one. I did in time lapse. Make it a little faster for you. I was almost going to skip it entirely. But then I thought, you know what? Might as well try to get this to focus. I realized after I moved the camera, I still need to do the ends, but that's fine. That takes a few seconds. Anyway, I just thought I would share my process with you. So as always, I appreciate you watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time on Failure at Retirement.